Welcome, my dear Virgos, to your monthly reading, Messages from Spirit. We're going to go ahead and see all the messages, all the insights that Spirit wants to share with you this month. Now, just remember, my dear Virgos, if the messages that come through don't resonate with you, not to worry. It just means that it's not meant to be your reading at this time, and that you'll probably find more relevant messages in either your moon, rising or Venus readings, so you can go ahead and look at that. Right, so I'm starting off with your oracle cards because this is going to give us a nice overall theme of what the month is all about and what the messages are that Spirit wants to share. So once we've done with the oracle cards, I'm then going to clarify even further with the tarot cards. We're going to go much deeper with the tarot cards. So here we go. First card we get is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Now it says Warrior Woman, but this is really the warrior spirit. So it relates to the warrior within the masculine and the feminine. And when it says, have you answered your deepest calling? This really is for, I would honestly say, a lot of my Virgos now who know what their deepest calling in is. You have an idea. It's probably been there at the back of your mind for a long time, and this card is coming in. And you know, the warrior is a very courageous energy, and we've got courage here. So we've got this message of, you know, when you're a warrior, you have to go out there and get it for yourself, right? You fight for it. You do whatever it takes. She's got her sword up and she's ready to do whatever it takes. So the message coming through nicely, and as we begin off from Spirit, just saying, Virgos, you know what your deepest calling is. Well, most of you do, okay? And now, what are you going to do about it? Even start small. It does not matter. Start small, but start answering this calling, because it's, you know, you get a calling, it's not just random, guys, right? It's not just random. There's a calling for a reason, and Spirit wants you to pay deep attention to that because it's part of a bigger plan. Then you've got Life Force coming in, and I love this for you, Virgo. This is beautiful. This is Aphrodite. Now, Life Force, can you see how the flames are all lit up? And then we've got the heart, this beautiful, you know, being covering everything with a heart. Life Force is your drive, your motivation, your enthusiasm, your dynamic energy. And this is going to start, I think it could be connected to your deepest calling, but even if it's not, for those Virgos who are already like on track and working in their deepest calling, this is just a beautiful message that's just telling you that August is going to be such a great month in terms of your enthusiasm, your vitality, your motivation being at an all-time high. So, you know, you're going to really be out there doing things, accomplishing things, seeing things in a different way. Your mind is clearer. Your body feels good. I love this because once your life force it's just, you know, pulsating at maximum level, it affects everything in your life. Absolutely everything in your life. Now you have a beautiful message coming through from the angels. No need to worry. So for my Virgos who are so worried about something that is kind of just probably going on in your life, it's probably happening for a while, and you probably just spend endless amount of time thinking about it and worrying about it. This is a beautiful message coming in saying no need to worry, and we are going to get further insight into that. And then you've got this beautiful card, Courage, with the lion. Now, I love this, and I'll tell you why, Virgo. First of all, we are in Leo season, so it tells me that you're working with the energies of the month. You are completely in tune with your life force into the energies of this Leo season. And you're going to find, if you need any kind of courage to answer this deepest calling, to work, to start with small steps. It doesn't matter if it's just small steps. You know, I'm just going to give a random example, guys, because sometimes it just helps if I put it into some kind of perspective. And just remember, this is completely random. Just take it as it resonates. If you are Okay, if you just say you have an absolute love for nature, okay, absolutely love, but you work in an office every single day, and you know your deepest calling is, you know that you're meant to be in nature most of the time. So perhaps then on the weekends you can join some kind of maybe walking group or some kind of club that goes out into nature and, I don't know, plants trees. Okay, like I said, it's random, guys, but I just want to give you an example. It's just starting. It's always those baby steps that you think, oh, what use is that? And I cannot begin to tell you how important. It just starts with the tiniest step, and then the rest just naturally flows. And it might take time, and that doesn't matter, because if you're working towards your deepest calling and you start, you're going to be so surprised how everything within your life is going to be affected. Right, so let's go ahead now and pull some tarot for you so we can get deeper messages and insights from Spirit. Right, let's go ahead. Spirit, please give us some insights, some messages for our lovely Virgos for the month of August. Right, strength. Wow, we've got the Lion again. Right underneath your deepest calling, you've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Cups. Lovely. Right. Okay, so this is such beautiful confirmation. That just exactly what I said, my lovely Virgos. This deepest calling, they just want you to know this is the most perfect month, the month of the Leo month, August, to start with something. And like they're saying, you can even start with something small, because there is strength even taking the tiniest half a step forward, Virgo, is going to make a big difference. So what is your deepest calling? What is calling you? What is something that gives you joy, fills you up, makes you excited, gets that life force, that vitality flowing within you? So this is what you have to answer, and then just take whatever you can take, but some kind of movement forward. And this is the perfect month to do it. Perfect month. Okay, Spirit also wants you to know that this is also a time to just be very, very let your head rule your heart month, okay? This is not a month to let your emotions get carried away. They want you to be very clear-headed, practical, logical in all your dealings. And this could probably have to do with whatever this no need to worry is, or it could even have to do with starting what this calling is. They just organize your life, make lists, be organized, be practical. You've got nothing to worry about, because the more organized you are, and as Virgos are generally very, very organized, the clearer the picture will be. I love that for you. And then we've got this Knight of Swords, and this just really confirms for me, telling me that the more clear you are, the more logical, the more practical you are, the more energy is going to move. The energy is going to speed up. So if you don't get caught up in the emotional side of things, and start thinking of how, why, and I can't do this, and I can't, not getting caught up in a big how hole, right? But just make plans to move forward. Think the energies are going to pick up for you. Right, then with this no need to worry card, we've got the Hanged Man, and this is lovely. I tell you why. The Spirit really wants you to know, Virgo, that there has been a time perhaps where things have not moved quickly, but they want you to know there is a reason why. This is, another name for the Hanged Man is God's waiting room. It's just a period where you just need to contemplate, think about things, take things on board, put things into perspective. And they were like, if things are not moving as quick as you want them to this doesn't matter. There had to be a time where you considered everything that was happening in your life. Can you see everything's up here in a cloud? This period had to be. it was, and they want you to know it was an important period, even if it felt like a bit of a, like a flatlining period, nothing much happening. They're going, no, actually there was a lot happening. There was a lot happening within you thinking about things, planning things, seeing what worked in your life, what didn't work in your life. So they were saying, please don't underestimate the quiet times, because that's where actually all the planning comes. And now you need to go forth now and start taking action. Right, so now I'm going to just pull the little tarot. Let's see if we can get some additional messages for our Virgos. Okay, here we go again. Here, look, I'm going to take these. They jumped. It's the Hanged Man. So really, really wanting you to know how important this time, and there are going to be times in your life going forward where things are just quieter. And the big message is, this is your thinking time, your planning time, your contemplating time. Two of Swords comes in over our no need to worry. This also tells us if things don't make sense, if things aren't clear to you, if you don't see a direct way forward up until this point, you don't need to worry. Everything it's all meant to be exactly as it is. So I think for a lot of you, perhaps you were quite concerned that this quiet time was just like, wow, I'm not accomplishing things, I'm not doing things aren't happening. And angels are coming in and saying, not to worry. This was a period where you just needed to be quiet, you needed to contemplate, you needed to think. And the time for action is coming now. And then you've got the King of Pentacles. Now this is really a lovely energy, because you've got the King of Swords, which comes in, that just tells you that this is a month really to be practical, really to be logical. I just want to take one more card on this King of Pentacles for you, Virgo. I want to see what or who exactly is this King of Pentacles for my Virgos. All right, let's see. Wow, the World card. Yep, I had a feeling this King of Pentacles, Virgo, it's a very interesting energy that's popping up. And it's just telling me that for a lot of my Virgos, somebody is going to come forward and show themselves in, it could be someone you know, someone you don't know, but it's the energy of the King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if it's a masculine or a feminine. It's a very, very solid person, okay? They're solid, they're emotionally stable, they know what they want, they know where they're going. And with this World card, it's very nice, because it tells me that they're either going to come forward with some kind of proposition, offer, suggestion, but it changes things for you. It opens things for you. It gives you maybe a new possibility, a job offer. It could be a romantic, it could be anything. But with the World card here, it tells me that something then kind of ends for you and you start something beginning, because of this King of Pentacles energy. So that's a lovely, lovely message coming in. It's quite exciting for you, because, it's who is this person, right? So let's see. That's going to be a lovely thing. But what I really, really love is this energy that is coming through for you in terms of whatever this deepest calling is. It's going to make a huge difference for you. So let's go ahead now and pull one more card for you. Here we go. These jumped, so I'm going to take them. And we've got the Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. So they really, really, Spirit really wants you to start working on whatever this deepest calling is, Virgo. And that's just start small, but you're starting to lay a foundation. And when your foundation is solid, then you just build up. Every month, every year, little bit by little bit, until you have something completely solid to go forward with. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and give it the thumbs up. It just lets me know that you like this kind of content. If you like, you can also subscribe. I would so appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful August, and I'm sending you all lots and lots of love.